What's going on, YouTube? I just want to make a video real quick. And, let me say first off that I'm truly blessed. I was going through a period, where I just said, you know what? I just hope that I can fly away and never come back. I was getting to It was getting to that point where it was so bad that I seriously was just like, you know what? My life serves no purpose. There's no one watching my back. I'm all by myself. And I just don't think I can handle life anymore, It was getting so bad to the point where the only answer was just to drown everybody out and never be seen or heard of again. But you know what? I am 100% happy that through everything in my life, the good, bad, and certainly the ugly, because a lot of it was ugly and very personal. Through all of that, I wouldn't be as strong as I am today. And sorry, there's a glare here, but anyway, I wouldn't be as strong as I am today without the hardships. And honestly, like, if I don't cry, am I really human? If I don't mess up, am I for real? And if I don't have like any, how would I say this? If I don't have any like obstacles, am I really fighting for something? You know what I mean? Like, am I really like, trying to establish myself, I mean, think about it. Like, obviously life, you're not gonna have, nothing in life is gonna be perfect. Obviously, you're not gonna have everything you want. You're not gonna have, the support system that you were looking for all the time. Not gonna have any of that. And through my depressive through my depressive state, I was like, you know what? If my life was perfect, I would be the happiest guy in the world. I was thinking like that too. Like, I wanted everything to be perfect because I felt like the entire world was crashing down on me. But no, that's not how life works. Life, like, you have to work hard for what you want to accomplish. No one is going to give it to you. And you know something, it's funny because I've had a lot of people who really like value me in a way and tell me that I'm an inspiration and I can really like change the world. And yeah, well, that's flattering. That's very flattering. I don't consider myself like that at all. I just consider myself a guy who is willing to lend a helping hand to anyone who needs it. And just to be anyone's backbone if necessary. But I don't consider myself a guy who can who can change the world and be someone of be like a role model in some way. I don't consider myself that at all. But while that's flattering, I have a lot of other things on my mind. Like where am I gonna be in the next 5, 10 years? You know what I mean? Like I'm still like very young. I still have a lot to figure out. I still have a lot to do and a lot more to explore. Um, and yeah, even though I was depressed for a while, in a sense, I look at that as a blessing because, yeah, you want to have a life where you don't have drama, you don't have hardships, you don't have just all the negativity put upon you. Yeah, everyone wants that, thrown away. I get it. But you have to look at it as a learning curve. I looked at it as an opportunity to regain myself, an opportunity to rebuild my my self-esteem and my self-confidence back up. And listen, um like I said, I meditate now. I meditate every single day. I don't go a day without doing that. I do not go a day without meditating. If I forget, I do it the next morning, right away. I'm really focusing towards health. Like I'm starting to get off socials, as much as I can. Uh, I looked at quotes to help refresh my mind and help me replenish. Like I'm just looking at things to positively influence my my life. And I'm very, like, honestly, it's probably the best thing I could have ever done. Really, like, focusing on my well-being, because for so long I um I was looked at least from people's perspectives, I was looked at as the guy who can make everyone's problems go away. No, I'm not like that. And yeah, I've had some people tell me that I've changed their lives. A lot of people have told me that. But the only way that you're going to change your life is by deciding uh your way of approaching that. I can't there's just so much I can do. I can only do so much. I'm no god. I'm no uh immortal guy. You know what I mean? Like I'm not immortal. I'm not invincible. I'm not a god. I'm just a regular human being. And honestly, I'm the kind of guy who, no matter what, is gonna throw out compliments, right? That's what I'm gonna do, because that's just the kind of person I am. I just love making people feel good, because you know what? We all deserve that, right? And I understand how hard life can be, but regardless, we all deserve to be uh, equally treated, you know? Um, but at the same time, just just know that yeah, compliments are nice, but sometimes compliments can mean something unrealistic, you know? And here's another thing too, like people were telling me that I would make it big because I know how to rap, and I've done like a lot of freestyles and everything, right? And they were like, "You know what? You're going to be famous someday." No, I'm not going to be famous someday. You know why? Because fame is toxic. Fame can brainwash you. Fame can alter your your outlook on life. It can totally mess you up. And I didn't like that when people told me that you know, that I would be famous. And you know what? I can only dream about that. I can only dream about being famous. Um, and that's the only thing I'm gonna do is just dream about it. I don't want it to become a reality because my top priority is my friends and family. Um, I don't want to get mobbed. I don't want people hitting me up to know when I drop something new or whatever, blah blah blah, So, nah. But that's besides the point. The point of this video is just for me to tell you all to figure out your way of approaching good health, whether it would be spiritual, um, or physical health, man. Like do whatever you need to do to better yourself in everyday life. And I'm just so thankful that that my depressive you know little episode thing was man, that made perfect sense. I'm just so thankful that my depression is over and that I can start fresh. And listen, it's 2020, guys. It's 2020, right? So you gotta go out there and you gotta live while you're still young, because life can change at any moment. And you know I mean, it's scary to think that, but it's true. Like anything can happen at any moment. you know you never know what's around the corner. So you really have to live it up and be you know be very open and honest and loyal and just all around like happy that you're on this earth, because God gave us the opportunity to live out our best lives. So, it's just it's very fortunate that we all have that gift, because unfortunately there are some people that don't get to do that. So anyway, yeah, I'm out. Um just keep living your best life, and don't hold anything back. Just keep moving forward, and you know what? The glory is going to come. I guarantee you. Make sure you write the biggest story that the world hasn't heard yet.